Shalom. First of all, let's start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakatash. And double honors that teaches our lesson about so great millstone. Likewise, brothers, put note this true. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep and two brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, Don't Get Caught in the Middle. And this is a message to you, Jakes, that are out there. Because as you know, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And the wicked love seeing what you're doing right now. It pleases them, but it displeases the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Let's go into our first scripture. It is the book of Psalm 64 and start verse 5, and it reads, They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, Who shall see them? Well, the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, sees it, and he's also given the ability to his prophets, his servants, to also see them, which is why we're set up to give you that warning. Continuing, it says, They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. So Esau, loves to watch his subjects. He loves to watch his prey. He studies, almost like when you think about it, we're like National Geographic to Esau, like the animals, in the Serengeti. So they study you, they set up little traps, they want to see the attack, they'll set up meat, or they'll disable an animal so that the predator can get that animal. And this is how Esau is laying traps all around the world, and in particular here in Great Babylon, America, which is where the majority of the Jakes reside, so-called blacks and Americans and Latino. You got to keep in mind, pursuant to Genesis 27 and 41, Esau had said in his heart, that he's going to slay the children of Israel, his brother Jacob, which is the 12th tribe of Israel. So he is, over the centuries, he has laid traps and snares, and his hatred for us is such in which what you have right now is collateral damage. These Edomites are now feeling it, you see. So all these things that's going on right with the mass firing, with DOGE, these corporate layoffs and all these things that's going on, really the target is so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino, but his own people are being caught up in the middle of it. And we see that the Lord is setting the stage up for this. When we go into the book of Isaiah 19 and verse 2, it reads, And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Now this is going to be a global thing, but domestically here in Great Babylon, America, you're going to see this take place here amongst these states. And when you look at it, Egyptians against Egyptians, this place is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So these people will be known also as Egyptians. They prefer to call themselves Caucasians, whatever else they want to call themselves. But nonetheless, the Lord Yahweh is setting up that spirit. We're going to 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. It reads, For there should be seditions amongst men, and evading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power. So what power are they going to have? They're going to have the power of the sword. What you have right now, you have the Democratic Party, and the Republican Party. The Republican Party, their image is that of racism, neo-Nazi, Hitlerism. They're looking to get America back to where it was before, where, people like myself, so-called black men, Latino men, and Native American men were under subjugation of their cruelty, and that's where they want things to go. On the other hand, you have the Democratic Party, which is full of these fruitcakes and, these liberal people, that want to keep the party going on, In reality, they see you not equal to them, but if you serve a purpose to them, they would keep you stringing you along, because everybody has to have that token nigger, right? But nonetheless, the Lord is going to raise these Egyptians to go up against each other, because they're going to see that what their king is doing is not really working in their favor. This is the reason why we go into Micah 2 and 10 and let you Jakes know, Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So you think that you're making it here, you think life is good, you think what these Republicans are saying is meant for everybody, the general public, but it's not. Keep in mind, everything that these people do is they're doing it for these people that you see are backing them up financially, known as the elites. These people are the ones that are the short callers. So this is why we tell you, you have to come out of this place mentally you have to come out of this place. That's okay. That's going to be, you know, easier to say than it is to do. Okay, but this is our job. Our job as watchmen is to constantly watch the evil that's unfolding, especially the evil that's unfolding towards the children of Israel. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 69. It reads, "And they that consent unto them should be had in derision and reproach and trodden on the foot." Now, you're going to be faced with several things here. One is going to be the MOTB, or the mark of the beast, that's coming up, and you got to understand this is going to be instituted under threat of death, okay, extreme violence, okay. But before this is even instituted, there's going to be great violence here in Great Babylon, America, mainly, okay, towards the children of Israel, okay. But of course, right now in this time with Gen Z, okay, and these young niggas that are out there right now, Esau is going to have a fight on his hand right now, because he's treating Jakes them well in putting each other to death. Okay, now let's take a look at some keywords. When you go back into this 2nd Ezra 16 and 69, it says, "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision." Let's take a look at that word derision in the online etymology. And it means ridicule, mockery, subjection to ridicule or mockery. Okay, so basically, if you basically you consent, okay, which is what you willingly accept what they're putting out there, which is going to be the mark of the beast and whatever type of laws that they put out there, which most likely is going to be unrighteous decrees, you will be subject to ridicule and mockery. And especially for the men of the Lord, okay, that decide, you know, to get cold feet and go back into the world. Let's continue on. It says, "And in reproach and trodden underfoot." Now we're going to take a look at trodden underfoot in the online etymology dictionary. And trodden means trampled, crushed, and has been stepped on. Underfoot, under the feet, under the ground, trodden on. Now, key things that you need to look at here. What you're going to see is the word subservient and subjugated. So we're going to go into the online dictionary, the ordinary online dictionary. Take a look at the word subservient, and it means prepare to obey others unquestionably. Prepare to obey others unquestioningly. So basically, when Esau bring out the solution of the MOTB, because of all the violence and the debt and the shortage of resources that people are going to have, and everybody's clashing, this is meant that you have given all your sovereignty, your life, okay, unquestionable loyalty to Esau when you take that teragma in your hand. Okay, when we look into subjugated, it means bring under domination or control, especially by conquest. So if Esau has been able to get you to become subservient, he has also have conquered you. And this is why we give you the warning and the fact that you don't belong to Esau, you belong to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So you must not go into consent with them, no matter what they bring, even if it means your life. Okay, accept that, because at least once you die, the Lord raise you back up, and you're going to be, you know, in your godly form. Okay, let's go into the book of Proverbs 3 and verse 5 reads, "Trust in the Lord Yahweh Shai with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding." And this is something you really need to really take to heart when you think about what's going to be taking place here. Okay, because we don't get to see the Lord Yahweh Shai in person. Okay, we don't even see the angels, and even if we do, very few of us could say that we know that that was an angel. Okay, now we've all had experience. Some of us have had experience where we know we spoke to an angel. Okay, but we haven't spoken to the Lord Yahweh Shai. So we have to, we're told it's to trust him. It says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So you're not going to hear that voice in your head. It's just that the decision that you make in life is going to be directed by Yahweh Shai, which is going to lead to what? Life. Because this is going to be some tough time, Jake. This is why we say don't get caught in the middle. Okay, y'all have your loyalty to this party and that party. You want to be a Democrat or a Republican. You have so-called white friends and so-called Asian friends and so-called Indian friends and stuff like that. And you're going to be caught in the middle of this battle royal that's going to be taking place as everybody try to preserve their life. It says, "Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh Shai, and depart from evil." Okay, you have to depart from evil means what? You have to get out of this mindset of being, you know, a servant here in Great Babylon, America. Let's go to the book of Matthew 26 and 40. What it reads: "Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. And that's the bottom line there, Jake. You know, you have the mind, all of us do. All of us who are teachers do. But you're subjected to this weak flesh. And this weak flesh desire a whole lot of things. Okay? And this is the reason why you see brothers have to always constantly edify each other. We have to watch over each other. We have to correct each other. And this is why we are set up to correct you and let you know that this is not your place of rest. And you should not be caught in the middle of the BS that's going to be taking place here in Great Babylon, America. So Lord willing, the elect was edified at the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Shalom.